Hi everyone, it's Annette Watkins, your NAPMW president. Wow, what a March. We came off of two really great events, and I am going to start thanking people, and if I miss anyone, forgive me, but we had speakers and sponsors that just came out of the woodwork and helped support us. On a local level, we held it at Vancouver, Washington Water Resource Education Center. That space was beautiful. We are definitely having events there again. They were so accommodating, and it was just a beautiful space. Anyone that was there could speak on that. First off, Ken Perry, he is a local Knowledge Coop CEO owner, and also does the education piece for Knowledge Coop, and he has a great personality for that. If you have to do CE hours, definitely do it with Ken. He gave of his time. He had his entourage there, and they enjoyed it. And then also Ken's been a long-standing NAPMW supporter and member, and he always just says, join first and you will become part of this association and won't want to leave because of the friendships that you create. So thank you, Ken. And then Guild Mortgage was a huge sponsor for us on two levels, Vancouver and Tacoma. And then Nora Guerra came from California. She was actually like on a 2-week tour on initiatives for affordability, part of Guild. And then Paula Nerschel, she's a past president of the Columbia River. She gave her presentation and did an amazing job. She's a coach by trade, and it shines when she speaks. So thank you, Paula. And then Valerie Saunders with NAM came out, and Valerie also gave of her time and on her own dime to come and be our moderator for both realtor panels, one in Vancouver, one in Tacoma, and she did a phenomenal job. So thank you, Valerie. And then Evergreen Home Loans, Vancouver West location, they sponsored at a high level for us as well. Tyler McMahon was present in the audience. Thank you, Tyler, for joining. And then Angela Mateo, she is current director of the Columbia River local, but also past president of that local association during COVID, and she got us through. And so Angela is just awe-inspiring as a leader. So thank you, Angela. And then American Reporting Company. So Crystal Russet, our current president-elect for NAPMW, but also member of the Columbia River, she came and she had Francois Maddith. He's the president, and Mike Olden, he is the VP of Sales and Education for American Reporting Company, and they did it on the appraisal panel. So they talked about the changes with credit scoring models and how that's going to influence appraisers and how they actually report. It was really in depth, and people were like blown away by their presentation because they had no idea, or they've heard a little bit about it. So that was phenomenal. And they did both Vancouver and Tacoma, again, on their own time, and plus they were sponsors. So thank you, thank you. And then Essent Mortgage Insurance, and that was our local, the Columbia River, Courtney Hall, represented. She was in the audience, and Essent was one of our sponsors. So thank you, Courtney. And then Matthew Hansen, he is with the unique closing gift opportunity with Cutco, and that is how you can brand your own Cutco to give for closing gifts. So it's a long-lasting quality item that nobody will ever get rid of because they're made in the US. Cutco is superior cutlery, and he did a phenomenal job. He was completely set up, did a fun little giveaway, and earned some business from it and helped people out. So thank you, Matthew. And then Environmental Works, Adrienne was present. She is not quite a member yet, but she's thinking about it. So she's got a lot on her plate. That woman's everywhere all the time. So thank you for being a supporter of our local summit. And then Canopy Mortgage. Kim could not make it, but Miss AJ Crawford was there present representing Canopy Mortgage. Thank you for being a sponsor. And then IQ Credit Union, Diane Smith, she is a long-standing supporter of NAPMW and member, and so she was able to speak in front of everyone, and IQ was a huge supporter for us. Not last and not least, Dion Bass, she is Ask the Underwriter. She is one of our affiliates. She gave 2 one-hour coaching sessions for each event, so that's 4. So she is a huge advocate of NAPMW and Ask the Underwriter. She has 20 plus years of being an underwriter, so her coaching is going to be phenomenal. So I know the people that won those are going to be pleasantly surprised. And then we're going to go into our Tacoma event. That was the next day after, and that was really based off of reigniting our Seattle Puget Sound NAPMW. That is the original charter established in 1964 from 9 women, and that one is in jeopardy of not being able to stay afloat because the women that have been holding it have all retired out, and so they just aren't part of the industry as much as they used to be. So we are reigniting Seattle. If you know of anyone up there, they need to be involved, they need to be a part of it. But part of the success of holding it up at Tacoma Pierce County Realtor Association location is we had people that came to our event that we did at no cost. Due to our sponsors, we were able to do that. And we got new members from it. And we have a new affiliate that's thinking of coming on. So there's just a lot of good energy. And so Seattle Puget Sound is going to stay as a whole charter. We are going to make sure that keeps going. So, but other supporters that were there, again, Nora Guerra came from Guild to speak. She was there in person on buyer demographics and just huge inspirational data that she has. It was everyone that was there was just like, I had no idea. This was incredible. And then part of Guild also, Amy Remington was present, and she did a lovely presentation on all sorts of how your business and life need to balance, and she kind of put a different spin on it, which I really liked. I can't use the language she spoke, but she made it really fun. And then again, American Reporting Company was up there as well, and Mike and Francois and Crystal did an amazing job. Valerie Saunders again was present. She did the moderator for the realtor/lender panel, and everyone was very awe-inspired by what came of that. And then we had MGIC, Steve Beagles. He was there present and spoke on how MGIC can support mortgage originators out in the field and all of their sources and tools that they had. So thank you, Steve. And then we had Jersey Matt. He was kind of the same. He's a counterpart of Matthew Hansen. So the Cutco closing gifts that are memorable and will last a lifetime. He did a fun giveaway as well, and he earned some new business from it. So that's what we want, is everyone to support everybody in the community. But I just can't thank everyone enough for their time and energy in making this happen. I am already looking at 2026 to do this all over again. So if you want to be raising your hand, being part of the committee, please let me know. Our next big event is May 14th through 17th. It's going to be our National Education Conference and Meeting held in Scottsdale, Arizona. So register. We still have early bird open until April 15th, and I look forward to seeing you all there. Thank you for your support, and thank you for joining NAPMW. Bye.